recording will now start. GPS connected. On your
Morning, everyone.
smartphone, connect to a Wi-Fi network whose name starts with thinkware.
Morning everyone. It is a really foggy day. You can't really see, but usually we get a lovely view of Old Town from up here. But it's actually foggy. I can't believe that. Temperature's cooled off. We are down to 16 degrees this morning. Feels lovely and fresh. It's a Monday, so I hope you all had a good weekend. We're in the Chaser. We're gonna go get some breakfast. Coffee and a bacon sandwich, I think, this morning. Let's be different. How are you? Hope you're well. So, over the weekend, obviously a really crazy busy Saturday. Covered lots of work, we got lots done, which was really good. Lots of input in the comments section. Appreciate that, guys, thank you very much. The interaction thing is also a joy of mine, you know, talking to people from around the world is good fun, you know. Nice to know where you are, nice to know what you do. And the input helps my channel out massively, so thank you, appreciate that. If you haven't done it, say hello, get your comment down in the section, give me a name, tell me where you're from, what you do. It's interesting to me too. So last time I checked, we were at 1711 subscribers, so we've got loads more on the channel. Welcome everyone, thanks for pressing the button. If you haven't already, it's down there, it's free. You just support me, allow me to do more, and the more people we get on, the slower the work becomes, but the busier the YouTube will become, because I can kind of offset one to the other. We have a break of work today. I'm going to try and get some stuff done that's kind of been like, you know, catch up, kind of play that game today, get stuff sorted. And then my spare time, we're going to try and get the panels inside the cube and get the amp frame and everything else done on the side, so that can sort of go back together and look, you know, start the build kind of thing. So that'll be our mission today. We are due rain and thunderstorm for about 4 days. It's going to be a mix of everything from sunshine to cloud to rain to fog, but it's okay because it's a bit of a respite from the heat wave when all you're doing all day is just sweating. So this fresh air is lush. Couple of Jay-Z noises this morning, obviously. I was going to go out this weekend and do a bit of a drive, but when it came to Sunday night, we had quite a lazy Sunday with the kids. I was running stuff up and down, getting the house packed up because we're putting it on the market to sell, move. So I was sort of ferrying boxes to and from the workshop with Jess. She came with me, and then in the afternoon we went out for a roast dinner, pub, mate of mine, his restaurant, and then promptly came home, just vegged in front of the TV and did bugger all. So it was a nice chill family weekend. Girls have gone to their grandparents tonight, so we got like a bit of a night off from the kids. It's the first one in a year and however long it's been since we've been in lockdown, not having them around, so it's going to be a bit weird, I must confess. It's a bit, when you get used to their presence and they're suddenly not there, it's odd. But other than that, it's going to be a good day. And we've got a Jay-Z to kind of wake the morning up, so we'll get some tones on that, I think.
the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
What a day, everyone, what a day. So I managed to slice my finger quite well, and I'm still cracking on with the cube. We did have aspirations of running like a little bit of a, God, this thing ain't gonna stay now, is it? I was trying to build like a cover that went all the way up through here, but it just seems like it's mad impossible because of the angles of the car. So I've mounted the amp. I'm going to go back to the drawing board. We're going to run the cables up into this. This is where I want it to sit, but we're going to rethink how I cover this over so the cables are nicely hidden. But yeah, I managed to slice my hand an absolute good one, and there was blood everywhere. Then my seatbelt decided to round, so I've had to redo all of the threading. I had to re-tap the thread on the seatbelt, snap onto the rescue. So we re-threaded the hole into the car and cleaned the threads up on the bolt itself. Obviously we've got to run our live and earth and everything up to this, but the panel is in, the amp is out the way, which is what I wanted it off the floor. I've just got to connect up the speaker feeds, which we've got on the speed wire. So we've got all of our remote turn on, front, left, right, rear, all of that to go in. Yeah, and I'm going to come up with some other idea as to how I get across this, how I bridge that gap, because I want to cover it. But I basically made, as you saw on the router, we made two templates, and both of them snapped because they're just so thin. As you can see from the angle here, there's not a lot of gap between that and the wood, so every time I was routering it, it just broke. So back to the drawing board on that one. I think we're going to have to rejig, regain our thoughts. I had a bit of builder's block while I was trying to work out what and how I was doing it. So we'll revisit that one again. But for now, I want to get this back in, get it all together again, get the cables out of the way, and enjoy it a bit. And then, you know, we'll come again and look at this another go. So I'm going to crack on with this. I'll come back to you in a bit. Right then, everyone, Monday's done. I'm knackered, so tired. So my hand is hurting like mad. I can't grip anything, so I've made best of a bad situation. These are the things I kept making, so was trying to get these together to kind of hold, you know, like around
the amplifier in that little quarter. The only issue I was having is that the edges, because of where the amp was, they get so thin, they just kept breaking. So after I sliced my hand or my finger, I was a bit like, nah, balls to it, I can't be arsed. So I've put a plate up there, it's held on for now. It's got a little amp rack to sit on, which is enough, it's tidy. I've not managed to hide the cables yet, that's the next job. But for now, it's the best it's going to get. We've had a delivery of stuff today, lights and connections and things like that, and the place, to be fair, is an absolute mess. But I'll worry about it tomorrow. Snap on Tuesday tomorrow. I'm hoping Jodie's bringing some stuff. A bit grateful of the rethreading kit. There was like a bolt stay, like a spacer stay on the seat belt sort of top, and as I put it in, I think that was the reason why the seat belt kind of bolt tracked off course, and it nicked the thread slightly, so I had to repair that. Otherwise, you know, we're not going to have a seat belt properly. Kids in the back are going to be a bit dangerous, so we're not having that. They're at Grandma and Granddad's for the night, so it's just me and wifey. No doubt. I've got to go home and cook. We're having steak, and then because it's night off, should probably fall asleep by about 8 o'clock. Ah, married life, eh? You know what it's like. I think the majority of my the guys that watch my channel are kind of similar age. And life sometimes does kick your ass, and you got to kind of stop and just sleep. So let's show you where we're at with the cube. Need to shop keys. Right, so this is where we're at. Sub's here, and I've got the amp up there for now. It's out of the way. It's not ideal. I've got to take some plasterboard home, so we're decorating to get ready to sell the house. But it's a start in the right direction, and I'm kind of cool with it for now because it's out of the way. Aircon. Would love this little thing. But that's it, Monday done. I will see you all bright and early Tuesday. I haven't looked at the diary yet, we'll figure that out tomorrow. The temperature, we were supposed to have like 4 days of rain and thunder. And I shit you not, it must be like 30 degrees again. It's gone so hot, really, really warm and horrible, muggy. We're supposed to get thunderstorms tonight. I'm praying that some of those big black clouds, I don't know whether you can see because of the sunshine, but we've got some big clouds up there, and I'm kind of praying that some of them are holding some rain and thunder, because it's really muggy and hot and I'm probably sweating. But I'll see you tomorrow, boys. Thanks for watching, and girls if you're there. Much appreciated as always. If you're new, get your name down in the comments, say hello, I will say hello back. Take care, see you soon.
You told me you had subscribed to ASC Audio and now you've missed an episode.